Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Uncle Jimmy. No one can hear you yet, Kitty. Hang on a second.
Uncle.
There you go. Now they can hear you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Uncle. Thank you, Uncle.
Uncle.
Thank you, Uncle.
Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle Jimmy. Thank you, Uncle.
Okay.
Kitty is now too loud, technically?
No, she said now too loud?
Yeah.
Wait.
I think the too quiet was her actually coming through the speaker.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So
How
don't
can I
worry
be
about your
so
side.
loud again?
I'm gonna lower you on my side. Don't worry about that, and it should be fine.
Oh, yeah.
And you as well.
Yeah, same to you. We're just about to get started and talking about all the things. So, you guys are ready? I think I got all the socials. Oh, I didn't get it all. I didn't get it all into the Discord, did I? I did. I did get into the Discord. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. All right, let's do this. Starting officially in just a second.
Oh, here, Bun. Oh, I need to barricade myself real quick.
Are you ready to go, Kitty, or not yet?
Not yet. She needed to barricade something.
Oh, okay.
Basically close her door so that her mother won't barge in, kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Her family has a sixth sense for, oh, you're doing something? Now I'm going to say hi.
Yeah. I saw this clip of was Mariah Carey's son was streaming, and the mom walked in, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, hi Mariah Carey, oh hi!" And he's just like, "Mom, get out of here!" Like, oh my God, it's just so funny because you're like, I guess
universal experience.
Yeah, when you grow up and your mom is a celebrity, even a beloved celebrity, it's still annoying,
I definitely would have been in there stay out of Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let someone
Harbinger
have
of holidays.
Yeah. Are you ready, Kitty, or not yet?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to SNKronize. My name is James Chen. I'm joined by Olaf and Kitty and Rock as well. How's everybody going out there?
Hi.
Oh, look how excited he is.
My little guy.
He's staring straight at it, so nice.
Are you eating?
Yeah, Mariah Carey for Tekken. I mean, we're not far from a future where that may be a possibility, so. You know what I actually would love to see? Screw it. You know how, forget the casino, kind of thing? Forget the original franchise. Just put all the divas in a fighting game.
Yeah.
I want to see Ariana Grande versus Billie Eilish versus Taylor Swift versus Beyonce versus Mariah Carey.
What if we get to do it through all the ages, and you get 80s divas and 70s and shit?
Yeah, we need the Anita Franklin, we need the Diana Rosses and stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be amazing. Madonna, yeah. Oh man.
I
can definitely see Def Jam, but it's the pop version.
Yes.
Which one?
Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah.
But it has to be the divas.
Yeah.
It has to be the divas.
It'll be Def Jam Diva Pop. That's what it'll be. Def Jam Diva Pop.
We have to put in a lot of the newer, singers. What is it? Dua Lipa, I think, is one, and people are mentioning Sabrina Carpenter, Whitney Houston for sure. Yeah. Dionne Warwick,
Well, here's the thing. If you really want to make money, you'll do 80s version first, then 90s version, then 2000s version.
Obviously.
Or is that just going to be DLC?
No, yeah, obviously your launch roster is 2000 and later, and then each season pack is the 90s and the 80s.
Oh man, I'm trying to think the ultimate. What's her name?
Barbara Streisand?
No. Shirley Bassey. That's who we need to get in there. She is the queen of croon.
Tina Turner would actually be kind of fire though.
So Shirley Bassey is the only singer who has done multiple James Bond titles. Has done 3 of them. Was supposed to do a 4th one, but got replaced because they needed one that would market better, etc.
Speedwagon, good call. Then you get the alternate character of Mecha Barbara Streisand.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck yes. The greatest.
Oh, of course, Christina Aguilera's got to be in there. She would be OP though. She would basically
we already got her in KOF though.
Where was she?
On Hell's Based on.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, Mecha Barbara Streisand would be perfect, and you know that the South Park boys will just say yes because they love shit like that. So that's like
Dude, they
such
would
the
literally be like,
collab.
the licensing agreement means we still have to have the guy singing Mecha Barbara Streisand.
Oh, is that a reference to
Yeah.
something? Oh,
Early
okay.
South Park.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Wait, who did she fight? She fought Robert Smith from The Cure, right? In that episode, or did he wasn't he
It was
part of
Robert
that?
Smith, Robert Smith from The Cure, Mecha Barbara Streisand, and was it Sidney Poitier? I think it was Sidney Poitier.
Yes, it was. It was Sidney Poitier.
So,
yes.
but, I mean, Sidney Poitier doesn't sing though.
No,
right? So,
he's
yeah.
just one of the other Godzilla characters.
Oh,
in that,
okay.
like, I think he was Ultraman actually, or was Robert Smith?
Yeah,
Because Robert Smith was Mothra.
No, Robert Smith was like Ultraman, I thought.
and then
I can't-
Sidney Poitier was Mothra. I don't remember. It's been a
I don't
long time since I've
remember.
seen that
Jesus.
episode.
Okay.
So speaking of celebrities and bullshit,
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the reason why we got onto the topic, right? I mean,
Figured
frankly,
and actually get us on track. So as if I wasn't pissed enough last time I talked, we got another one.
Yep.
Oops.
So I will preface this first and foremost by saying I still violently fucking hate real humans being guest characters in video games.
Yes.
Like Def Jam 5 for New York is fine because that's the whole fucking game. That's
Right.
the point of the
The
game.
whole point of it is that.
Point of the game. That is the
Also-
point of the game.
Also, like the
It's
final
not-
boss being Snoop cosplaying Rugal is kind of dope, but
Is that true? Is he actually cosplaying Rugal?
the levels of SNK references at the end of that game are too damn high.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
like,
had
he's
no
basically
idea.
You know
dressed
what?
as
You know what?
Rugal,
One
and
of
then you
these
throw him
days-
out the window when he falls to his death.
One of these days, we really should do everything they reference SNK wise
Ain't
from that
nobody got
game.
time
We
for that.
really have to.
Ain't
We
nobody got
really
time for
have
that.
to.
But anyways, so I still fucking hate human celebrity guests. However, Salvatore Ganacci is not a man who takes himself seriously.
Yes.
And his representation in City of the Wolves is completely on that level. He's fucking stupid, and I kind of love it. He is awful. He is Xanadu reborn.
Oh, don't say that. No, do not
Bro.
say that.
He is Xanadu. Anyway, and I'm sure all of you have watched the trailer, but we're gonna watch it again anyway, probably. But I'm just gonna get this out there. Almost every single thing in his moveset, like his special moves, his normals, freaking everything,
Dance, walks, you know.
they're all references to his music videos and stage performances. These are things he's basically actually done in one capacity or another.
Right.
Like, especially like his counter flick super, straight from a music video. Like, it's complete fucking nonsense.
Right. Even the people in the background of his stage. Right.
Incorrect.
So-
He actually does have the flying in one of the music videos. Like, the air swimming shit is literally in one of the videos.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, at this point, you should just play the trailer so then we can explain it better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
um,
Well, do you want to watch this one or just
Yeah.
the gameplay one?
just the gameplay one.
Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. Salvatore Ganacci.
Yeah,
Ganacci.
he's completely fucking insane. Like,
Oops. Hang on a second. The volume is not up. Let's do this. Here we go.
yeah, we'll vibe with this first.
Here's a ticket to my show
An actual
tonight.
Salvatore track, by the
hope
way,
you
in the
can make
background.
You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Get up. Animation. Let's sing. Piece of cake.
I mean, it is too bad that he didn't voice himself being kind of like a goofy character.
And scrap.
Like, the more I've learned about Ganacci, I really wish he had. It would have been funny.
Yeah.
Especially also because then I wouldn't have to deal with Sean Chiplock's voice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'll get into that more later.
Of course.
Sounds like victory. How's that for a hit? Not to me. Feel that? That's sweet. Listen up.
Yeah, awesome guy. I agree completely. I still violently hate the real human guests, but at least he is a joke character, and like it softens the blow a lot.
And it also probably softens the blow a lot that he was announced second.
Yeah, like basically, as far as my emotions were concerned, after Cristiano, you can't really go any lower. Like I was pretty upset. As most of you are very well aware.
Well, I mean, we were all pretty upset. But I have to agree, this does soften the blow, and I'll just, without jumping ahead too much, I'll just say it. With all the news that we were given today, I'm okay now.
That's a
But
really good way to put it, actually.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, the fact that he's a joke character definitely helps, because come on now, this isn't the first time a joke character has been in a video game. Yes, it's a real character, a real person, but people tend to forget, or not a lot of people know actually about Franco. And like when you think about Fatal Fury and stuff like that, like he could be considered, to me, he's considered a joke character.
Franco Bash?
Yeah, he is definitely. He's in that, like, I'm serious and a total fucking joke character.
Okay,
like, he has an ending where he unzips his muscles and he's just wearing a bodysuit. Mm-hmm. Like...
Okay.
Oh, God, no.
So, yeah,
it's definitely not all is forgiven. It's nothing like that. But it's very much like, if I was one of the people who was thinking about canceling my pre-order, I would be less inclined to cancel my pre-order.
It sounds like
it's
to
that
me,
ballpark.
It sounds like to me it's like the best of a worst situation, basically, right? Like if it's, yes, I'm mad about it, but at least the character's funny, and and the moveset's interesting, and sounds like he is a nerd and a gamer and all these things like that. Yeah. At least, right?
He definitely has a bit more validating points than the other guy. So I'll basically just, say that. Mm-hmm. The fact that he does care about games, and he does enjoy video games and things like that. So this...
Yeah, the dude's clearly a huge fucking nerd.
It makes more sense. It makes more sense to have someone like him in the game than somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, he almost is in the Norimaru tier, where it's such a fucking caricature of a man that it almost doesn't like really feel as bad.
Right.
It's not as in the safe range as an homage.
Right.
But it's just because Salvatore is such a caricature of his own self.
Right.
And then this is just portraying that.
Like Salvatore Ganacci plays a character named Salvatore Ganacci in real life.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, Salvatore Ganacci is not his real name. That is his stage name.
Oh,
no,
there you
not.
go. Okay.
So, yeah.
No, that was apparently a joke name that his friends in school made up for him. So
not to mention in one of the videos where he's with his dad character, he's like, no, he's Salvatore, I'm Ganacci. And like there's just this whole thing of like nothing makes sense.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean at least there is that element. And I mean it looks like, we'll get jumping ahead a little bit, but from the exhibitions and stuff like that, it doesn't seem like he's going to be like necessarily top tier. So at least we're not going to have to worry about him just like dominating tournaments and stuff like that, right? So
look, on that point, I will say.
So on FGC Kevin.
Yeah, FGC Kevin saying SNK team totally won me over. No. Not really, but I do want to really point out the differences between the two human guests. Of one of them, like, I don't care how big a fan of Cristiano you may be, you could have put almost any soccer player in those shoes and the functions would have been exactly the same. They made a really good soccer-based character, and it happened to have a real human stand-in. This guy, you can't kind of do that, and the amount of love and work they kind of put into getting all of those stupid homage pieces in, duplicating all of his like music video bullcrap, you know, having him staring at the camera for no reason, flying through the air, doing god awful breakdancing. It's clear that they put a lot more like care into adapting it, I guess.
They honestly had fun creating this for him, and you can show in the details. It shows in the details. They wanted to play, and they got to play with this character.
I mean, it just sounds like, you know, at least they got to do stuff that is very unique to him, right? So that's the thing. And it's tough with like sports athletes because they're all playing a game and everything is, there's not going to be as much individuality outside of like your known celebration cheer.
Yeah, I mean, because your points are really like you've got Ronaldo or you've got Roberto from rival schools. They're all both obviously soccer players, but
keep thinking about Roberto from rival schools, and that's all I think about.
Oh God, yeah, we need to get to that too. The interview with Ronaldo.
Oh right, yeah.
Okay, God. We'll get to that.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I did not watch it.
Good.
Jasmine. I was afraid to.
It's pretty rough.
Is it that bad?
The best thing about that interview with Ronaldo is, yeah, okay, that's why he didn't voice himself.
That's that, dude. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But let's knock out the immediately front facing bad news.
Okay.
So I made a comment though about Salvatore Ganacci at least does not have a bunch of like negative controversies. Unfortunately, his English voice actor does.
Right.
Definitely had some allegations several years ago about a bunch of inappropriate behavior, grooming, and stuff. Now, I will say that apparently most of it was disproven. Like, the dude brought receipts, but I also say most as the operative word here.
Okay.
To his credit, he owned it. He said, yeah, probably shouldn't have talked to a minor that way. That was a bad fucking call. Like, yeah, no, you probably shouldn't have. Why were you in that position? Right. But, it's one of those, like, just couldn't have one go completely clean.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'll let y'all do your research on that one. But yeah, he did manage to dispute and disprove most of it, and the things he couldn't, he ended up owning, which is better than denying it and then getting caught later.
Right.
I guess.
I mean,
it's less bad.
I mean, people are saying using that Max voice pack, right? We should create an Olaf voice pack too.
Dude, so. Max has already said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't want him, but I resemble him enough. I will put up the money for mods later. So
there you go. We should have one that's literally a mix between you two. There you go. So
I mean,
James, if you could click on the photo I sent you.
I'm gonna segue and then we'll bring up the photo. I actually, the more I've been watching Salvatore's music videos, the more it's actually been bothering me how similar our facial structures are. Like, his eyes are like a little further apart than mine, and my nose is a little more bulbous, and like that's about it. I'm like kind of wondering if like we're like 15th cousins or some shit. The nature of genetics around the world.
If you are 6 degrees of separations or more, I am going to be so mad. Because, like, me accepting this guy, one of the reasons is because, and I love how this joke is going on in our Discord, is pretty much that this guy is you and Maximilian's secret love child. And, I've left it at that, and I accept it as that. So,
all right, hang on a moment.
I would not be surprised if you guys are related, but I really hope you are not related.
Hang on a moment.
For my own sanity.
Hang on a moment. Rudy, fuck no. But the fact of the matter is that what good does it do any of us for us to beat a dead horse still pissed about the same shit we screamed about 2 weeks ago? That doesn't do anyone any good. I'm still fucking pissed. It doesn't help anybody. I said my piece. We can move on.
And I don't know why you think I'm doing a 180. I'm excited for other stuff, but I still don't like the guy, and I'm still not happy he's in the game. But I'm happy that the game is kind of, and I'll just say this real quick. I'm going to repeat it again when we get on the other subject. I feel like this is like, we're sorry. Here's some cool shit that we're trying to make up for.
Yeah,
Well,
but as
and
far as I'm
that's
concerned, the
where
game
it
is
is.
launching with 15 characters.
I
so.
mean, they're definitely trying to soften the blow with a lot of things, you know.
And we will get
honestly.
we will get to it.
And
Yeah,
if-
we're going to get to all of that, and we're going to lay it down. And, you know, we don't lie, we don't pretend, we say what's really on our mind, and that's just always how it is with us. Like, we wouldn't be doing the show if we didn't care and love and were passionate about these games and about SNK. And, you know, not all the time you're going to be agreeing with things that the company does, or higher ups and execs that have no fucking clue what they're doing sometimes. You know, you're not going to be happy with their decisions. And I'm just...
Case in point, like, I've been in a 30-some-odd year relationship with SNK. This is, like, one of the most infuriating things they've ever done, in my opinion. You know, like, the bankruptcies, like, fucking suck, but sometimes shit happens, sometimes leadership does dumb shit, whatever. But I'm not gonna just sit here and abandon them, like, because all the things I love, just because of one or two things that piss me off. Katie pisses me off all the time. I ain't got rid of her yet.
Look, all the things, I want to say this, all the things we love, you guys got to remember, all the things we love about SNK really does outweigh what you would consider the bad right now. And on top of that, we have friendships. We care about people. There is so much staff that we have befriended, gotten to know, and actually genuinely care about. And they have families, and they are human beings. And, you know, I have to keep saying this, like, don't be mad at them. Don't be mad at the devs. This wasn't their call.
So,
And this is a key main point here, because you guys actually saw us legitimately get mad in the past few weeks. I want to clear this up and clarify with everybody that we are mad at this decision. We are not mad at Oda, Konya, Soeda-san. We are not mad at KK or Josh or anybody else that we genuinely like and or care about working at SNK, because we understand, and I wish more people out there spewing angry shit on Twitter would understand that they are doing their job and working, trying to make something the best they can. They don't get to call the shots. They're not the fucking presidents. They're not the CEOs, okay? They have to listen to what those people say.
literally a lot of the staff that, you know, basically, if you know the name of someone at SNK's, like, development staff, in the past 2 weeks, they've probably received death threats.
Right.
Like, very literally, this is not, like, a joke. I have, like, confirmed this is a thing. They're receiving death threats because of people who are not happy with these guest characters.
And
That's
that is the
unacceptable.
last thing we would ever do. So I'm asking you guys to not do that to them, because for fuck's sake, it's not their fault. If you guys are really mad, go send letters and go find who the CEOs and the top marketing execs are, all right?
Or above
But the
that.
guys working their
I mean-
asses off day and night to make these fucking games for us, don't be hassling them on Twitter or any other social media. They're trying to live their lives too.
I mean, dude, even... Sorry, I have to get this out. Even last time we did the show, when I was fucking heated, I went out of my way to also point out, do you think Oda came back to SNK to work on his dream game to have shit like this happen?
Fucking facts.
Sometimes it's just something you gotta hold that shit because the people who writes your checks do something stupid and you gotta deal with that.
Right. I mean, the point that I want to bring up is something that we talked about a little bit earlier too. Is that there has been the shadow of the the Saudi money and everything like that, the 96% ownership kind of thing. I feel like it's been looming over a lot of people's heads, and a lot of the people that aren't like super SNK fans are like, but I want to play it. It looks fun, etc., etc. But at the same time, can I justify playing it because of the Saudi money and all this stuff like that? And then this stuff happened, and I think that was just kind of enough to give them the reason not to buy the game, and a reason to just be like, okay, this is bad. And if that's the case, I think that's fine, right? Like, absolutely, more power to you, and I 100% support that. But again, attacking the devs themselves is meaningless, basically, because they're not the ones making these decisions, right?
Okay, Sleepy Dan, you don't need to feel guilty for it as long as you're not the one sending said threats. You can feel free to vote with your dollar. You can feel free to be as mad as you want about it. Just make sure you don't direct the anger at the wrong people. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, again, so Sleepy Dan, like, absolutely, we're not trying to change your mind at all. I think everybody who's mad and doesn't want to buy the game and thinks that these two guest characters are... that's it. Like, I can't support the game anymore. You are 100% justified.
You are well within your rights.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not even arguing either direction. Like, you are completely correct and justified.
Not to mention how fucked the economy is. You may want to save some money.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, frankly, that's fine. And the main point is, just don't take it out on the devs, directly, because a lot of times they just have no.
Yeah, I promise you that, like, okay, this is me promising when I don't have the confirmation on this, but I promise you, anyone Oda's level and below did not make this call.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
No. And it's obvious, you can tell, because. Again, a game 30 years in the making, you really think the people who created this and came back to their characters and to their creations are going to want to mess it up as quickly as possible? No. This is a labor of love. This is their hard work. And unfortunately, in this day and age, video games, whether it's FGC or not related, is now all about higher-ups calling shots, marketing, doing crazy collabs, pushing the product as hard as they can, how they think it's the best way possible to do so, to just make money. So you could pretty much figure out that this is probably an eye for an eye type of deal, because that's what it sounds like to me. And apparently I am echoing, so let's fix this. What's going on with the volume?
I'll turn the speaker down a little bit. I turned it up a little bit because I was worried that we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like I'm basically treating it as the game launches with 15 characters, and maybe when I feel like it, I'll unlock the extra DLC. Like I'm interested in. I'm going to try both of them because also, man, I just fucking like labbing. I don't like, but there's also the combo fiend effect. At the end of the day, they're just functions,
right? Yeah.
And I mean, it really breaks my heart because after the exhibitions today, I'm kind of looking at Ronaldo like, yo, some of those fireball setups are kind of fire. This seems like a character that under any other circumstance I would be interested in playing.
Right.
But, like most people are voting with their dollar, I'm voting with I'm never maining that fucking character.
Right, yeah. I mean, the one thing to think about here is that, if Ronaldo being in the game is a means by which to fund like 5 seasons of Fatal Fury, I mean, maybe,
there's kind of a level of fuck it.
Maybe,
that's what I'm talking about. This seems like it's an eye for an eye type of deal. Oh, you want this? It has to be in the game. Okay, well, you know what? We get to do this, this, and this instead now.
Yeah,
do
this, make this much money, and then you can have your season 4.
And I feel like after all the announcements today, hearing all the cool shit, which we're going to talk about in a moment, is building up to that. So I just need to, again, I love SNK. I was really, really excited about this game. I'm really happy to see all my characters be remade with awesome glow-ups. The new characters, okay, Vox and Preacha, I'm already attached to. Like, there's a lot of good in this game, even if we have to deal with other things that are involved.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's the fact that, so we're launching with 17, we've got the 5 first DLC, so, you know, the math shakes out to 22. And 4 of those are guests. Even if I'm fucking down to play Chun-Li, there's a little bit of a wince.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean the same thing. Like when Street Fighter got the Fatal Fury guest characters, a lot of Street Fighter fans were fucking pissed.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't pissed. I was just very sad, to be honest with you. Like, I was like, that's cool, but like, maybe season 3, like, because I feel like we're still missing so many characters, you know.
On that topic, I've heard there's rumors running around of what the next season of Street Fighter is.
Oh, that's right.
So if you've heard any of those, you don't talk about them in this chat, please.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Do not post anything about any leaks or spoilers. And again,
like
it's
even if it's unbelievable rumors, like we don't like entertaining that in the main chat.
And it's not even necessarily just for us, but for everybody else in the chat who doesn't like that kind of stuff either. So
Exactly. It's just being respectful to everybody all the way around. Should we talk about?
Well, let's bring up the stupid photo first. We've had it. Prepped.
God, that's right.
So this photo reminds me how glad I am I just got a haircut. But like look at this fucking thing. I am like 5 seconds away from cosplaying.
Next to each, James, can you put a photo of Ganacci next to him, please?
If I can,
so everybody can just.
Let me see if I can find one over here.
Yeah, like the main thing is, like, the biggest thing separating me from cosplaying this dude for giggles is the fact that the shades he wears in a lot of his videos are more expensive than my rent.
Oh, so if I see you in those shades, I'm charging you more rent. I'm just letting you know.
Fair. Yeah, it's the horse video. Those are some really nice Versace shades.
It's like, this is a good comparison.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, because he doesn't typically smile because he's got that like awkward kid deadpan.
All right, hang on one second. See if I can get this to work.
Do a cosplay stream.
I mean,
and it's just gonna be me just
we literally bought the tracksuit already from Donkey last Japan trip.
Yeah, I just run some like reflective tape stripes down it, done.
I mean, I bought all that reflective tape fabric, so.
What did you do?
I'm trying to remember where the other window that had it was. Oh, it was here because you sent me the thing from the thing. There it is. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Me? No, dude. I just go to LA and buy the bootlegs. Are you kidding? That's what Santee Alley is for.
Oh my god! You know what I could do is you remember those guys that would do the stupid initial D cars at Fanime?
Oh, the cardboard boxing ones. Yeah.
Except do the shoe.
Oh my god. Well, case in point, Salvatore Ganacci. Ooh, that wasn't quite okay. There we go. Salvatore Ganacci. There you go.
I almost jump scared myself.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, wait, that's a little. I mean, that's
all I gotta do is just look more deadpan.
Right. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just call yourself Olaf Noki.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna call you, Olaf Gnocchi.
Find 7 mistakes.
Oh my god.
God, I can't.
I mean, it's pretty uncanny, to be honest. So,
Wait, well, okay. Since your name is Mike, maybe we should do Micah Noki. Do you want to be Micah Noki or Olaf Noki?
Spragatore.
Spragatore Gnocchi. Spragatory.
Spragatory Ganoki.
Oh man.
Oh, this is awful. It's incredible bad. I'm here for it.
It's terrible. I love it.
Anyways,
Oh
the character's
my God.
complete fucking nonsense, and I might give him a fair shake because he's a joke character.
Right.
And I've definitely grown to appreciate some of his music. Not all of it. I think half the time I'll just go with like overrated. Like
Okay.
a lot of his stuff is just kind of fine, but there's a couple of bangers where I'm like shit, and the music videos are fucking top notch.
I mean, it sounds. I have the funny feeling that a lot of his popularity is coming from the music videos and just how goofy he is.
Yeah, it's the personality, because he does half that shit like on stage. Like he'll be like he'll be running a set, and then he'll be like, yeah, okay, I can leave this for 30 seconds. Walk around the DJ table and then just do like fucking handstands and walk around the stage for no reason. Just because.
Right, yeah, exactly.
No, he's stretching. It's just stretching. That's all he's doing.
Exactly. Try to relax your anus.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He just did that at a show with like 2 million people. Just yelled that over the microphone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the dude's a nut, but he's also clearly a huge fucking nerd, especially one of the videos is all like done like as an homage to anime with a song that samples music from Dirty Pair.
Okay,
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. And that video is kind of fire, and that's where the Flick Super comes from. Is that
Oh,
video.
okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Anyone who portrays something in a fighting game always mains their self. Ruben Langdon mained Ken.
Okay.
The English voice of Ryu, I can't remember his name right now, mains Ryu.
Alex Lee, mains Luke.
The current voice of Billy is
It's
waiting
me too.
desperately for release so he can play Billy.
Hey, but to be fair, the English voice of Axel Lowe plays Potemkin.
What a Chad.
Yeah, he plays a character that loses to his voice, So there you go.
Yeah, Kyle Herbert, that's right.
Yeah.
He definitely mained Ryu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
The pimp. Yeah. Exactly.
so yeah, like you can rest assured that anyone who appears, is going to just main themselves.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Shit, I would if I had a cool character made after me. I would be doing the same damn
I mean,
shit.
15 years ago, I wrote an article about learning how to love your characters.
Oh right. I mean, I'll tell you this right now. If I ever voiced a character and I got to main myself, that would probably be a bad thing, because all I would do is talk shit about myself again.
I was gonna
Even
say,
more-
like,
even more than normal. Yeah.
what is it, a day that ends in Y?
Yeah. So yeah, it would be particularly bad. So.
Kon Kawada does stage plays. He's too busy to play geese.
That is true. But
The man has
you
an
know,
acting career.
Man, he's still fucking classy. I love that guy. Anyway, so shall we talk about what happened today? There was an exhibition
Ah, yes,
on the East Coast.
the
I hope we get an exhibition on the West Coast.
so
we
yeah,
could-
the
we
Evo
could do stuff too.
City of the Wolves exhibition. You know what? Here's the thing. Look, let the East Coast get one. I'm
I
down
know,
to let
we
the
always
East Coast
have
have
cool
one.
shit.
We get a bunch of them. So I'm
We
down
really
to
do
let
get
them
a
have
bunch.
one. Make it so that Rome didn't have to travel for once.
Where did it take place? Was it in New York
I have
or?
no clue.
I honestly don't know for sure. I know it was on East Coast.
Okay.
See? Yeah. But yeah, and then you had Hell Pockets, Aru, and Rome himself
The best-
doing the commentary.
Just as a side note, the best thing, Seru, about Daigo showing up in Project Justice, because he made does Daigo main Daigo? Is Project Justice came out around the same time as the Street Fighter 3 New Generations, and so we had an Alex and a Daigo in a game, and everybody was like, and to this day, it probably had nothing to do with it, but like everybody was wondering about that anyway. Oh, you saw Liston Javits, Idom, Lord Knight
Yeah.
in the crowd. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
there were a lot of the well-known
Spooky.
FGC players.
Wait,
Spooky was there.
whoa, because he doesn't live in New York anymore, but I guess he was out there.
Working.
Oh, yeah. He would work okay. If Tenno was designed to, do that. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, a lot of surprising player choices in the event, and a lot of the players doing some surprise character choices, or like ET and Mena just picking 3 or 4 different characters because fuck it.
Of course, yeah.
Obviously, Diaphone put on a hell of a show with the best Ronaldo of the day.
Yeah. Oh,
Free.
Phone is just like
Free.
He's just like the labbing monster guy of. I mean, the way he plays characters, like he just finds good shit. Like he's really good at the labbing side of things.
I was really happy seeing Smug play Billy.
So basically, I'm gonna say this: with all of the players that we know, we talk with, we've hung out with, we've befriended in the FGC that are now picking up interest in being at these City of the Wolves events, all I have to say is, guys, this is what we've been trying to fucking tell you about for the last 20 plus goddamn years. So your asses better be playing this game, not just on this stream, but I want to see you all playing. Because if I don't see you playing, even though you were talking about it, I'm going to give you so much shit in EVO Las Vegas, it's not even funny.
Boy.
And if I see you in EVO Japan, I'm going to do the same thing.
I think just maybe what it is that Smug likes playing people with British accents.
Hey, well,
I mean,
Does it really just pick?
You don't have to pre-order, and in fact, honestly, pre-ordering is kind of a shitty thing to do for video games in general. And I mean, I even saw a whole video of like, don't buy the first generation console of anything. Like, give it a year, So
the one thing I will say is it depends on if you want to play it 3 days early and how desperate you are for that alternate Terry costume.
right, yeah.
James, I'm so sorry. Please just open up the message I just sent you right now, please.
Where did you send this on? Okay.
Letter DMs.
I'm nervous.
I know.
Oh, no. Oh no.
Oh no. We have come full circle here.
It did not take long, huh? It did not take long.
Well,
I appreciate it.
So dear Sambo Ranger, this is going to be his new phone picture in my phone for when he calls.
I feel like I should deliberately take a photo that lines up at the angle better. And just be over it.
And actually try to like do some super careful photoshopping of it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Just embrace the fuckery.
Yeah. Oh my god. Which is the real one.
Yeah, and with better lighting, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. It's like I really hate that I'm just gonna accept this and say this, but it seems like we're gonna be making you a giant shoe for EVO Las Vegas. And
I don't know about Vegas. I've seen enough shoes melt at EVO Las Vegas.
I am so glad Mudman survived.
Yeah.
My God, am I so glad Mudman gave me like 2 scares. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. What was it? 115?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it was melting.
Anytime we were outside, I think the peak we dealt with was 113.
God.
Yeah, it was pretty not great. But
yeah.
Oh, you know what you should just do? Instead of driving the shoe around, you should convert the fridge to be able to roll, and you should drive around the fridge, and then when they goes the boots, boots, like you actually have the dials on the front of the fridge,
I mean, I was just thinking about getting one of those little like garage sliders for going under your car,
dude,
and then just build the shoe around it.
Dude, literally, Olaf came up to me watching an episode of Taskmaster, and one of the first ones in that episode was them lying down on one of those and doing paintings like 6 inches above their head. And they actually gave it the name. I forgot what they actually called it, but I can't believe I've had 2 references to that in a single day. So yeah.
Odd.
Shit, what was I? I was gonna say something. Damn it! What was it? You know, we could just make a giant shoe plush if you want. It won't melt.
I feel like that would be hotter for me though.
Yeah.
Well, again, if we make the skeleton of it.
This conversation
PVC
for later.
fiber.
Conversation for later.
Look, you know, there are some cosplayers in the chat, okay? I'm sure people would be curious just to see us making this crap. And that is something that we will definitely talk about later. Whatever. I already know a giant shoe is going to need to be made, and adding reflective tape to whatever tracksuit is going to happen at this point.
It's just really like, do we want to motorize it or not so that I can do donuts around the SNK booth?
Jesus.
So you want to do what I did with Jurassic Park?
Kinda.
you wanna
maybe
Power
less
Wheels.
intensive, but
Okay, so we buy
And
you
then
a
when you
Power Wheels.
accidentally crash into the booth and knock it all over, you know, or you lose control.
I would just yell heavy kick.
Yeah. the 2X KO booth next to you, and you just like smash into that or something, you know. Oh man.
Maybe I can find a Ralph cosplayer and then park it up vertically so that he can do like one of his kicks and pretend it's the giant shoe memes.
Ralph? Wait, which?
Ralph's one of the characters that had like the giant boot memes.
Oh, okay.
They're usually Tim's,
we
but
will have plenty of time to plan it out, but I am down for another Power Wheels project because I did enjoy drifting as a Velociraptor in a Jurassic Park Jeep, and I will leave it at that. And I never crashed, James. It's really easy not to crash. Conventions are big enough.
I'm not worried about you, Kitty. Oh man.
that sounds like an unfounded personal attack. Anyway, so after the exhibitions where we got to see a lot of cool shit from a lot of cool characters and Ronaldo, we got some announcements and shit.
Yeah.
First and
Yeah,
foremost,
James,
actually, they
please.
did the Hokutomaru trailer right before the exhibitions, so that it would feel less weird when everyone played him.
Right. Yes. Of course.
So we have a new trailer to watch.
We do have a new trailer to watch, and yes, I'm glad you met me at the pool in Vegas because, you know, God, do I miss that pool, and I miss that lazy
She
river.
talks about it
Oh,
literally like once a month.
Oh.
Like how much she's like, I still hate Evo moving because I love my pool.
Right. The Mandalay Bay pool. Right. Yeah.
Ort.
Man. But I mean, I'm sad that Katy Perry's not in the chat right now because they would be really happy with this trailer, I think. So.
Why? Because we got Hokutomaru Shippuden?
Oh no, because Hokutomaru has a lot of Andy's moves, right? So. All right, here, let's take a look at that over here.
roll film.
So I mean, are most of these moves that he has from Andy new to this game?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so never had like the arc kick and.
He had a really bad arc kick, and that was it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I will say one thing. It really irks me how choppy that is.
Yeah, I don't know why it is. Well, I know why it is. Probably because they filmed it at regular speed and then slowed it down.
Motherfucking cone. I need you to steal that link.
You
I
know
want
what's
to see what
going
you say.
on?
It's here.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Andy.
Yeah. That's just bullshit.
Air movement. Oh man.
My ultimate technique.
They do a lot of heroes don't look at explosions.
Why would you?
Okay,
If you
so
look, you're not
funny you mentioned
cool.
him as Strider's nephew. He literally has Strider's double jump.
Oh dang. Okay.
It's like literally just a little bunny hop. Also, fun fact, his Japanese voice is the voice of Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. Don't worry about
Aww.
it. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Is it really Itadori? Because I heard it earlier, and I was like, he's got a nice voice. Well, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Itadori
That's
Yuji.
why.
I'll tell you this right now, just based off of that trailer right there. I mean, that's probably a character that I would try to main at some point.
For sure.
Know? So, like, I mean, I enjoyed Andy in KOF 15. Then they nerfed his jump CD, which they should have, but it ruined my enjoyment. It ruined my autopilot of Andy.
But in all fairness, now he's like legitimately has the fucking Guilty Gear 6A.
Right, yeah. But I mean, so now I'm feeling like Tizak and Hokutomaru are going to be like the characters I'm probably going to go with. So.
I'm really glad he doesn't look like an irritating little douche. He might be an irritating mid-sized douche, but
he looks like one of the more like annoying Robins from a Batman cartoon. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
There's been a lot of Robin references on Twitter, especially when I posted
Tim Drake.
Yeah. I mean, so like.
There we have it.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, again, like, trust me, I don't have any affinity towards ninjas or whatever like that. Only reason why I used all these characters is because I had an affinity for Final Fight. But I just like him because it looks like his moveset seems interesting. Two, his moveset, thanks to all the Andy moves, seem familiar, so it'll be a little easier to get into, in my opinion. And
while he still has a lot of versatility.
Yeah,
he looks fucking insane.
And it just seems like he has a lot of cool move ideas, you know what I mean? So
yeah. If we go just off of the results and like what the appearances from today's exhibitions, he looks like the best character in the game. He looks so nuts.
I mean, I was talking about this on the Vampire Savior commentary at Texas Showdown, but it was Darkstalkers that kind of originally taught me the concept that if you have a way to change your jump arc, you are automatically that much stronger than everybody else in a game like this.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, in Marvel, it's whatever, right?
No, it's still 99% true. 8-way air dash is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, and we mentioned this a little bit earlier today, but there is an exception to what you said. Is it took like 3 fucking years for Yashimaru to get good in Samurai Showdown.
I mean, I feel like it was just because Yashimaru, with the double jump, one, it was really high, so if you baited things out, you couldn't really punish them a lot. And two, there wasn't really much you could do except like double jump and throw the dagger, right? Like.
Yeah, because it took the dive was like unsafe on block, and then like he couldn't do this and couldn't do this, and this was bad on block and everything. But and like eventually he got pretty good.
Right. I mean, fundamentally, if you want to have a good summary of why all characters in Street Fighter games with dive kicks are bullshit, that's exactly what it is. Is they can change their jump arc, right?
You saw that his air rev blow was a dive kick, right?
No,
it's literally a dive kick.
It was the rev blow? Oh,
yeah, his air rev blow is a dive kick.
Because, I mean, again, I know this makes Dawson's mad because they hate dive kicks, but Dawson, that motherfucker had the first dive kick in Super Turbo, and that shit was broken as hell, dude. And it's still broken. That's one of the reasons why I still think he's the best character in Street Fighter V. And in Street Fighter 6, I mean, he has issues, but I still hate fighting him, so. Ugh.
I gotta say something too, Halu. Going back to what you said earlier. No, Kimberly is just annoying, period. Hokutomaru was annoying as a little pain in the ass annoying kid.
I'm just gonna say this.
Wait, James. Wait. But Hokutomaru grew up, and now he's not annoying anymore. Kimberly is still fucking annoying. Period.
I'm just gonna say this, that I think Kimberly and Preacher are the same character. They have the exact same
Don't
issues.
you disrespect Preacher like that?
Yes,
Don't you ever disrespect
they're both
her?
way too strong. I mean, Preacher just studies and she's super good at everything. It's the exact same thing. If you hate Kimberly, you hate Preacher. That's all I'm saying.
No, where did this come from?
That's all I'm saying. You can't like one and not like the other. They are the
yes,
same
you can, because one is
character.
cool and entertaining, and the other one's a pain in the ass. Like, I don't. Are you
What is
sliding
that?
us?
Point.
They are the same character. You cannot
they are
like
not.
one and hate the other.
You can, because one actually knows what science and new technology is, and the other one is just a pain in the ass who's annoying.
So why are you saying Preach is a pain in the ass and annoying?
Okay, I think Preach is. No, I'm sorry. I think Kimberly is a pain in the ass and annoying. But no, Kimberly is also a computer scientist for some reason. Also,
well, that's the thing is, Preacher starts that way, right? Like, she already is like a science person, and I'm just gonna learn how to fight, and now she can fight, which is pretty much the same thing, right? Like, it's all the same.
Yeah, no, I mean, so here's the thing. I'm on James's side on this one. I think that is completely fucking fair argument. Because I fucking hate Kimberly's Mary Sue bullshit.
Right.
Because she's like 20. And she's already got like a bachelor's in computer science while being a full-time professional fucking cheerleader, and had enough time to get that good at martial arts.
She kind of sucks at the game, so you know she's not that good.
Tier lists don't matter to canon.
Yeah, I know.
But again, Preacher did not run around and harass and hound a guy into finally agreeing to teach her.
Okay, in all fairness, we don't
at
know
least
that.
self-taught and learned on her own, and is still burning her hands when they get too hot. All right, so you know she's learning. She's not Little Miss Perfect, annoying pants. And
I mean, to be honest with you, that's kind of the thing that turned me off about Preacher. Like, messing with her in the beta and all that stuff like that was a little bit of that. You know what I mean?
So I'm going to buffer this conversation a little bit by reminding everyone that James hates Selfie more than I do. And in turn, it made him hate Riku in Final Fantasy X.
Well, I don't hate her.
But,
she
you get the
tore
same
me
vibe.
apart.
You get the same vibe of this. Like, you're kind of cutesy and annoying, and when you couple that with other things, with the young girl archetype, it makes James's eyes bleed.
Right, basically, yeah.
And so by Preacher having the extra cutesy elements, it made you bleed harder.
Yes, it made me sad. It made me sad to find out that she was that way. Like, I would have rather had her be mature scientist kind of person, and her personality bothered me. Now, the reason why Kimberly's personality doesn't bother me is because when I play Street Fighter, I don't pay attention to personality. I never have paid attention to personality.
Neither does Capcom.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly. That's my whole point. Is because Capcom's never paid attention to the personality. I mean, Tammy could have been whatever, and like
she was,
and it doesn't matter, right? So for me, I don't care about that. That's never been a factor for me in Street Fighter because personalities don't matter.
But you heard it here first.
They don't. In Street Fighter, they don't matter. In fact, that's what I used to tell you before, when you were like, it has no lore. And I was like, dude, the first game, Blanca's mom found the bracelet on his ankle.
I mean, in all fairness, I do think that was like half of our conversations for the first 6 months of this show.
Yeah.
Was us talking about the charm of Street Fighter is that it doesn't fucking matter.
Right, yes, exactly. So I actually, I'm not...
You know, it's functions and aesthetics.
Yeah,
right. Let's get it clear.
Yes.
Because great
anyways,
function characters are ugly as dirt.
Is an awesome character. Yeah. He's a great new addition, and you know, again, it's just like Kimberly is trying to be Preacher and trying to be Isla, but at least Isla and Preacher are their own characters. So that's all I'm gonna say on that.
I mean, Kimberly came before Preacher, so Preacher's trying to be Kimberly, honestly. So. And that can't be denied. That's just objective truth right there.
Yeah, so. And as someone in chat already mentioned, we kind of miss Quan, the prototype from Mark of the Wolves 2.
Yeah, see, like, if that character came out like that, I'd have been way more excited for the character. I mean, again, when Preacher showed up, she's like pure James bait. She's just pure James waifu bait. Glasses, ponytail, you know, she's kind of a nerd, but then she just turned out way too, oh my god, you know, did I do that? Kind of Steve Urkel kind of shit. And I didn't like that, you know? I mean, it just like, see, I like Isla. I think Isla's awesome, but that's because she is more like, hey, I'm tough, I fight. You know, I'm from the streets kind of thing, you know what I mean? So...
Because James knows something about the streets.
Yeah, exactly. James loves the serious girls.
Opposites?
You guys heard it first. James loves the serious girls from the streets, and a bonus if you wear glasses. But if you have a happy, giggly personality, he doesn't like you.
because I am a happily giggly person, right? I mean, I also like the mature, like, you know, like nurse, you know, librarian kind of shit, because
nurse or librarian.
They get what they want. And I don't do that.
Yeah. So, in case you haven't been following along, two of James's top actual waifus are Quistis from 8.
Yes.
And Kyoko from Rival Schools.
Yes.
That should tell you all you need to know.
Yes. And you know what?
Also, exquisite taste, good sir.
if I could use oh god, what's her name? The name was just in my head and I lost it now.
Give me a framework here.
Uniel Johnny, female Johnny.
Oh, Yuzuriha?
Yuzuriha. If I could actually use her, like, I totally would have. Which is why I played her in BB Tag.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Because everyone can play everyone in that game.
And Yuzuriha is that kind of, like, mature, older sister.
She got the vibe, yeah.
Sister. Oh, no, that's literally her personality. So, yeah. So, that's me. No, Ingrid. Fuck Ingrid. Fuck Ingrid. Like, that is a character that I wish Capcom would erase from the history of all Street Fighter existence, because I fucking hate that character.
Here's the thing. I don't agree. But much like a lot of characters back then, she's incomplete. She needs to be redone. So, in and of herself, she's alright. But it's the making her a sun goddess for no fucking reason and cramming her into a game nobody cared about and pretending she matters.
No. That's not even what I hate about her. I hated Rose when she first showed up, keep in mind. Because Rose just doesn't look like she fucking fights. What the hell is Ingrid? Like, they don't look like they fight. Right? I hated the fact.
In all fairness, wasn't Ingrid actually a rejected Darkstalkers character?
No, she was a rejected Capcom Fighting All-Stars character. There was 3 characters in that one.
That means she was a lost character from that.
Yeah, So I hate characters that don't look like they fight in Street Fighter. In everything else, I'm okay with it.
So you wouldn't be okay with there being a robe with a wizard hat?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like literally like an old-timey like Gandalf fucking wizard? I mean, as long as he's actually zoning and fireballs and bullshit.
I mean, if it's magic, I mean sure, okay, right? Like, I'm okay with Fong, but that's because he reminds me of bad guys in Chinese kung fu movies, right? Literally. But, like, let's put it this way. I remember who else I hate, Mike.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, shit. We got
raided. Thank you so much for the raid.
Dude, that's why JP's jacked, to offset this problem.
Right. So again, Athena, I don't mind because she's in KOF, and that shit fits in KOF, right?
KOF's anime as fuck.
Remember, another character I hate all the time is Remy, because what the fuck is Remy, right? I also hate Necro, and I hate 12, because what the fuck are they? I just don't like this.
It's color, dude. 12 is just color inverted Venom. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that he was
he's the shiny variant.
He was a pseudo clone of 12. I mean, of Necro, and I already hated Necro. So, you know.
All right, James, do me a huge favor and click on all the Hokutomaru concept art so we can see how cool these outfits are. And I said this earlier, I love the concept art that SNK shares with us all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And going back to your Preacha argument, I will say this. No, I'll say this. After seeing the concept art for Preacha, we were robbed a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mama.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, okay. I mean, again, like, this is the reason why I personally think that, God, what is going on with this stupid thing? Why I think one of my favorite characters of all time in Street Fighter is Dudley. Because he's not Balrog. Like, Balrog, what the fuck kind of boxer is he? But Dudley...
Mike Tyson.
I mean, like...
He's an 80s heavyweight prize fighter.
Yeah. But, I mean, the fact that Dudley, all of his chains make him alternate the arms and do all, like...
Dempsey sway and shit.
I fucking love Dudley, right? Like, I love that character to death, so...
I still stand by my statement I made on social media about the Hokutomaru art.
Okay.
Motherfucker, that is a Pokemon trainer.
Oh, this one right here. Yeah. Dude, I know somebody who thought Dudley was Indian this whole time.
Well, because he looks like Darren.
a little bit like that, and also he is from Britain, so
I mean,
very
he
likely.
he could definitely be a mix,
Yeah.
especially with the blue eyes. So that is a possibility. But anyways, I love the Hokutomarus. I am so happy they did not do the weeby ass Kitsune mask on his face.
Yeah.
I am
Here's the-
so
this one
yeah,
here?
that shit
No,
down there.
or the, up top even. The right there.
Oh, right
yeah.
here. Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
I just, if he was
Both of
wearing
those-
this mask, I just feel like I'd have to rescue him and his girlfriend before the meteor hits the planet. That's all I would think. So.
That's a
Or
callback to a
have to
conversation
cut
me and him
a
had a few
giant-
days ago. Don't worry about it.
Or have to cut a giant boulder in half in my training. I don't know.
That's a different
My
reference.
favorite, my favorite one is the samurai / looking ninja hybrid. That is
Which
my
one is
favorite.
that one?
Go to the bottom.
Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, actually. This.
I really
Yeah, they
think
should
that
reuse
is
that
good.
costume for a good character.
Did you just not like Hokutomaru?
I hated him so goddamn much at Mark of the
okay,
Wolves.
okay.
I'm gonna give him a fair shake this time around because growing up changes things, but
Right,
I do still want to just rip
So,
on him every so often.
Even though I didn't finish the game, I do say that like Hope was much better in Final Fantasy 13 too because he was older. So because he was super annoying in 13. So.
We can have that conversation later.
Oh man! I mean, my only
Again,
frame of
it's
reference to Hokutomaru is still my 2-hit combo video, which he just has that really high pitched voice. Yeah, exactly.
Again, annoying little kid turned into a way better mature ninja. He's finally getting it, understanding it.
But yeah, no, that one right there actually looks like it has a kind of a Monster Hunter vibe to it.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see what you mean by that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fire. The far right one without the mask is pretty cool.
You're talking about this one,
Look
right?
like-
No, the far right.
Oh,
but
the mask didn't exist.
Yeah,
I
head
see.
swap those
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair.
Also, one of the ones in the top row I like.
Which one?
I mean, that's literally the same outfit, just with the shirt
Yeah.
taken down.
Yeah, the
but
jacket
it's a
tied
little
around.
too.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, this would have been in Street Fighter V as like the hidden, hold up and the four buttons kind of thing.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I think what that costume is more like. I think the reason that one got rejected is they're like, man, this makes him look like 18. We probably didn't want to age him up that much.
I mean, I just like
I
the
mean, he
fact that
just
he
looks
looks
a little
older
too
in these pictures.
Shinsengumi for me. And if you're looking too Shinsengumi, then the ninja feeling goes away.
Fair.
I mean, to be honest, like I also really don't like what they did with Lily, for example, right? Like I preferred the more concept art where she actually looks like a teenager. I hate little girl Lily right now. It drives me nuts. So.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I hate everyone under the age of 15 in fighting games. Okay, all humans under the age of 15.
Okay.
Puppies are okay.
Okay, puppies are okay.
Puppies are okay.
What about Dizzy or May, for example? Because May
I,
is
I actually don't like May.
okay.
And Dizzy, it just results in creepy questions.
Okay.
Because she's like, when she debuted, like, oh, she's hot. 4 years old.
And May is the opposite. She's like 20-something, but she looks like a little girl,
Yeah,
right? So-
I just have my stance. I just don't like her in general.
yeah,
so.
okay. Yeah, I mean, same. Okay.
But yelling Totsugeki is okay.
Yes.
Totsugeki!
Yelling Totsugeki and throwing blow-up dolphins at people is always a good thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are Andy references.
Just literally andied out, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, you know what? The third in that block ain't bad. Like, you'd have to change the color. I don't think the green is a strong choice.
Right, yeah,
But
yeah.
I could live with that one.
I mean,
it seems like the
honestly,
green-
you put white on those pants and a little bit of red, and yeah, it's giving the Andy homage, and it would look really slick.
Yeah, but I think my favorite choices are the ones in the top right. The ones that are Andy-ish, but not all the way. Like, especially number 3. Number 3 especially.
Wait.
I'm on board with that one. That one's Andy and Strider donated some clothing to the poor little
I
kid.
mean, I like the posing on this
Yeah.
one, but the costume is just too plain. It's
Yeah.
just all it is.
100%.
Yeah.
It is. It's giving very simple Naruto background character. So yeah, I get that.
That's a really good way to describe it. Is instead of being Naruto,
There
he's a
was
random
Naruto
background
background
character.
So just in case you don't know, in Guilty Gear, the lore is that if you're from Japan, you just have special powers.
Yeah, you're a mythical creature now.
You're just because all of Japan was destroyed, and only a few people survived, and everybody who does survive are just ridiculously powerful, and that's why Mei has a disease that doesn't let her age, but she can also carry a giant anchor. Of course, in Exert, I think it was that she was finally cured of that, which is why now in Strive she actually looks older. She's actually aging now. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys want to take a break or keep talking, but I have to.
Let a little man step out.
Rock needs to step outside and have a snack.
Okay.
Have a second dinner. So I will pretty much be right back. If you guys want to keep talking, please put my favorite picture up for me.
Oh, it's always there. It's always there. It never goes away.
It was preloaded before you arrived.
Where is it?
Okay, fair, Seiryu X. That works pretty well. So, Kitty needs to let the puppy rock. So there you go.
Yeah. Oh look, it's me. All right, I'll be
But
back.
speaking of so let's talk about like just gameplay mechanics during that exhibition. I didn't have a chance to see it. You got to see a lot of it there. Obviously, not all the characters showed up, right?
Yeah. But I think we got a taste of every character that has not been in beta yet.
Okay.
I think we got to see everyone, at least for a bit. There was one set with Gato, and he looks fantastic, but he didn't get to play enough to really show his kit. On the other hand, holy balls, Gato's stage is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, the forest one, right?
Oh,
I remember
my God.
in the reveal trailer, it looked really nice.
It's so good. And apparently, while they were on stage, Konya said that was also his favorite stage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, Gato stage peak for sure. Yeah, we didn't see much of Kevin. We saw him a little, but then, like I said, Smug played Billy, and that was fucking dope.
I mean, someone asked, did it seem like he was a charge character? Do we know? Do we have a move list for Billy yet or anything?
I don't think we do, but what we do have to go on is only a little bit of what Rome was saying about, some like his DP got changed to a quarter circle and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then, but one of the big ones is that his far C is cancelable, which is just fucking intense.
I mean, how far across the screen does it go?
Pretty big.
Okay.
It is significant.
Right, okay. EX stance entry, huh?
Yeah, because he's been modified into being a stance character as well, kind of like the way Chun-Lo was in 6.
Right. Well, I mean,
and so he would have an EX version to connect.
Oh wait, are we talking about Billy?
Gato.
No, he's talking about Gato.
So am I.
Hasn't Gato always had a stance though? The stomp?
That's not a stance. That's more like Rekka into follow-up kind of thing. He has a full-blown stance like Chun-Li now.
Okay, I guess, yeah, no, that's right, because you can't just stand in the stance.
Yeah, because it's also, it's in the trailer. It's a back-turn stance.
Oh, okay. That's right, because he's blinded now, right?
But air quotes blind. Apparently he's not blind, but while he had his injury, he kept training and was like, oh wait, this is kind of dope. I'm doing the Daredevil adjustments. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just keep my eyes closed. That's cool.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, trust me, H7 CDR. A lot of people are hoping for a little bit of.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Billy haters out there are kind of like, yeah, he kind of deserves it a little bit. So.
Now the one thing is it seemed like what Rome was saying is that he might not have a reversal anymore.
Wow, thank you, Fonzie. 33 months sub. Appreciate you, man.
Billy might not have a reversal anymore, it doesn't have a DP, but that remains to be seen. But Rome seemed to be implying that.
Wait, did Salvatore actually have fly-unfly stuff?
Kinda.
Holy crap, they made him Sentinel?
One of the things is, it looks like it's basically his DP puts him in flight mode, and then you basically can unfly and use that as basically the same as DP break, so that you can then link supers out of it. Shit like that.
Okay. Interesting.
You know what, Chris? I think that's a fair point. remains to be seen, though. I don't know if Billy's Farsi hits crouchers, because, yeah, Mai's Farsi whiffing over crouches is super fucking irritating.
I remember that in the beta. Yeah.
Yeah, beta 2 still had it, too.
Really?
It was
Okay,
super irritating.
Okay. Ugh.
I mean, I still think Mai's mad underrated.
Especially because her Farsi is so oppressive in Street Fighter 6, too.
Also, again, on the topic of things Salvatore has from music videos, that his walk animation is explicitly from the start of one of the music videos, and it's hilarious because it's so janky.
Right. He's gonna be one of those characters that if you like walk back and forth or like tap a bunch, you know, it's gonna look really weird.
Dude, I mean, even just him doing /// is so awkward.
Okay.
It looks so janky.
But I mean, you were also saying that a lot of people in the chat were like, God, they didn't even finish his animation. Like, they didn't realize the extent
Yeah,
of,
so
like,
that is one thing, is a lot of people who don't know who the fuck he is,
Right.
which included myself about 2 weeks ago.
Right.
When they see his footage, they're like, dude, why are his animations such trash? He's like worse than MK. What the fuck is going on here? And the fact is that it's all deliberate, because that's the kind of shit that his videos are too.
Right. Okay.
Like almost every one of his videos literally has something being tugged by like a fishing line.
Right,
like
yeah.
terrible special effects.
Right. Yeah. Oh man.
And Oda in the, I think it's is it the Famitsu interview, or is it one of the other interviews from this weekend? But I think it was the Famitsu one, said that he kind of wanted to put in Nash and Sagat instead of Chun and Ken.
Oh, it was those two characters he wanted, huh? Interesting.
And he joked, he's like, honestly, part of the reason we didn't do Nash is we already have enough blondes.
Wow. That's kind of
And he's like,
a mark on Street Fighter 5, right? Or
it's a mark on a lot of games, in all fairness.
That's true.
And then he was like, and then the fact is that, you know, Ken and Terry, they have this implied history at this point. So I was like, I can't not.
Right, yeah, exactly. And Chun-Li and Mai, you know, have this implied history kind of.
Yeah. So you just let the legacy rock.
Right. I wonder if they actually had the choice.
Honestly, I don't agree. I think Sagat would have been because I also think that SVC Chaos Sagat is like the worst representation of Sagat.
Oh, really?
I don't like it.
What's the reason?
Well, that's the one where he's got the really awkward stance that's technically more accurate, and he's got the really shitty grin and really funny dubbing.
Okay.
It's also one of the games where he has the tiger uppercut that does like the for no reason. I hate Chaos Sagat. I simply just disagree.
Thank you, Roberto Pizzi. Oh, man.
And yeah, season 1 could have been 5 male characters, and that would have wounded me.
Yeah, actually, that would have kind of sucked too. Yeah, honestly. But I wonder if they had their choice. Like, if they could have just said, like, "Hey, Capcom, we want these two characters."
I mean, again, I'm still surprised Luke isn't one of them.
Yeah, I know, right? Because he's I mean, look.
Dope.
Street Fighter's pro tags have all failed outside of Ryu. Like, they just, none of them, like Alex, Abel,
Dude, let's be honest. At this point, who is the pro tag of Street Fighter 4? I mean, at this point, it might as well just be Jury, because nobody cares about any of the others. Because I'm hard pressed to even say it should have been Abel, because what did he do? Oh, that's right, fucking nothing.
He did nothing. But it was
Viper, I think is the actual fair argument, because she had a fucking anime.
Right, because Abel was supposed to be the pro tag because it was supposed to be the Cain and Abel thing, you know, and all that stuff. And he was the soldier where did I come from with the amnesia? I can't even remember who was supposed to be the pro tag in 5. Rashid.
No, Rashid's the pro tag.
Rashid is supposed to be
and
the
the
pro
fact
tag
is
there.
that Rashid is easily one of the best new characters they've made. God only knows how long, but he can't carry it alone.
Right.
And that's why he can't be the great pro tag, is he can't carry it alone.
Right.
But
no, I mean that Seth was literally supposed to be named Cain.
Yeah.
And so it was supposed to be Cain and Abel.
That was the original plot, which also in turn is part of why both Seth and Abel have fucking normals from fucking Urien and Gil.
Yeah, and not only that, but they have the same win pose. they both do the thing where they just look at their hand. Like a lot of people don't even realize they kind of have the same input.
They share a few normals.
Yeah.
Like it's all. Oh yeah, and then his focus attack is chariot tackle.
Yeah, the Cain and Abel thing. I mean, they were supposed to be different models of each other, you know, etc., etc. So yeah, they have the same face, etc.
Mark of the Wolves Grant's real name is Abel.
Oh, is it really?
Because Cain and Abel.
Oh, they were doing it too. Oh, okay, nice.
Hell yeah, it's a good ass shirt.
Oh yeah. Shoutouts to a 10-0.
Yeah.
By the way, this is a 10-0 shirt. Definitely check out all their stuff. I got a bunch of their cool shit. There we go. Looks like
Okay,
he's back.
I am back. Hello.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
But also, I mean, in all fairness, it would have been pretty funny if Street Fighter's like, let's get Terry and Mai, iconic, you know, fucking print money characters.
Right.
And then fucking SNK is like, I'll take Necro. Like, I mean, that's up there with when Capcom's like, we want Shumagorath.
Yeah. And Marvel was like, what? And then Shumagorath turned out to be like literally one of the best animated characters in a 2D sprite game. And I mean, he was my favorite character in MSA.
Well, and that's not even, I'm talking about in Marvel 3.
Right, yeah.
Where like they wanted to bring him back, and Marvel's like, no. Fucking why? And like, because we had him in the old games and we love Weird Squid Dude. No! Yes! Alright, but he can't be in the launch roster. You have to make him DLC. And they're like, fucking sick. Good enough.
And then what did Capcom do? They put him on the disc and charged DLC by flipping a bit. But, you know, that's a whole nother story, so...
Yeah, well, because for some reason they couldn't figure out how to code those fucking games to support DLC.
You know what, Vanghorn? I would 100% accept that. If the only time Ingrid actually shows up in any sort of Street Fighter canonish thing is a KOF game, I am so down with that. But just don't put her in freaking... I mean...
Yeah, let her pop up in CVS 3. You can hold that. That's fine.
No.
That is acceptable.
Only if they put her on the SNK side.
No, she'll be in the middle like Hokutomaru was.
she'll be like the... What was it? The
Capcom's like, we don't really want
the
her.
MVCI, right? It'll just like the color will just stick out over there. Because again, like,
Also, Hauser's fucking dope, in all fairness.
Oh man, God, I was about to say something else, but I completely forgot. I mean, it has to do with me hating Ingrid, probably, but I don't remember what it was.
Praise the
Oh
sun.
my god, are we still talking about hating Ingrid? Are you seriously?
Someone just brought it up again, and I was gonna say something about the CVS 3 thing, but okay, forget it. I forgot.
That would be a bold move if SNK asked for Sodom.
What's that?
If SNK asked for Sodom, that'd be a bold move.
Oh man, I mean,
He'd be so
That would be
good.
the
that's
best
the only
thing.
character I want back right now. That's the number one character I want back. And again, not just because he was who I played in Alpha 1, and I loved Alpha 1 Sodom. He's never been as fun as Alpha 1 Sodom because his SPD actually worked. But
Fucking Maki, yes.
Maki would be cool. But he's still the only brand new character introduced to Alpha series that has not made it back in 4 or 5. 4 or 5 covered every Alpha character except Junie and Julie, but canonically...
But for plot reasons, that's acceptable.
Right, they are freed now. They don't fight anymore. And so Sodom
They're
is
free
literally
now.
the
They
only-
went home. Basically, I just want to see the ultimate boss weeb versus the goofy Street Fighter weeb for weeb supremacy to see who is the better weeb. And I'm talking about Sodom and I'm talking about Geese.
Oh, Geese!
Because I just need those
God.
two.
Like,
Could you imagine a CVS 3 interaction between those two?
it'd be so
oh my
good.
god.
I need a water. Do you have... No, I'll get it.
No,
oh, you
stop
got it. You
stop
found it. Okay.
The only problem with that is that if they fought each other for weeb supremacy, Sodom would get his ass kicked, dude. I don't even think that. Canon-wise, that wouldn't even be a competition, unfortunately.
I just want to see it because, like, literally, the two favorite weebs, one I worship and the other one I truly respect and played also in Alpha, aka Zero, like. I need to see those two go at it, alright? It's been far too long. And Olaf, why are you dying? Why are you dying?
Don't worry about it.
All right, so
I'm gonna step away.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. I think if we did a CVS 3 and part of the subplot is that Sodom ended up working for Geese, that would be really sick, right? Because it would be.
See, this is what we need. I need this story. I need this. I need that to be his ending in CVS 3.
Dude,
Like,
see,
it has to
that's
happen.
what I'm saying. Think about this, right? Because the ending of
It's
Final
too
Fight,
perfect.
you fight a dude and you eventually knock him out the window and he falls to his death. And Geese is the same thing. So like it would basically be like Fatal Final Fight Fury. You know what I mean? Like it would be.
Long list of reasons I couldn't keep the 2 games straight when I was a kid. Because also 2P and Duck King are the same fucking character.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
dude,
yes,
having
yes,
a complete
yes.
Final Fight Fatal Fury
Weeb
crossover
Mafia?
thing would be
I'm
glorious.
sorry. Weeb Mafia. Yes, that is what my dream is to have. Is my own Weeb Mafia, sir. Yes, yes, we need
She's
it.
not talking like metaphorically, by the way.
Can
No,
you
I am not.
imagine if
I am absolutely not.
Can you imagine if they did like some weird crossover where it was just like Metro City and Southtown got like, you know, multiverse to blend together, kind of like
MVCI's plot?
right?
Yeah.
But like have it actually just be Fatal Fury.
You
and Final
don't
Fight.
you don't know how badly I actually want that,
Dude,
I mean,
I
especially
want that now, too.
especially after Street Fighter
Well,
6's World
so,
Tour.
Final
mean-
Fatal Fight Fury. Final Fatal Fight Fury is our new synchronized T-shirt.
I mean,
It will
what
be
if-
on sale at Evo. Please come
We'll
and
just call it for short.
Dude. Sorry, it's just that made me think of one of those Kunk on Earth jokes, so it just made me laugh. So
Perfect.
okay, yeah, I think she was like, you know, Russia, also known as.
No, you're absolutely correct. I would constantly just
But,
wear my
I mean,
my geese
Haggard-
outfit and become that character. You are 100. If it was anything KOF All Stars gave us, it was my second persona. Yes,
Dude,
I fully agree.
What about Haggard and Franco Bash? Like they could like team up and hang out with
Dude,
each other.
they just do the meme bro fist, and that's it. That's all they do.
Dude, there is so much potential in this. Like, I never realized how
I
much
need-
similarities between Fatal Fury and Final Fight specifically there were.
Well, I mean, remember the
need
history
it
of
to
Street
happen.
Fighter.
Right, yeah,
Remember the
need it to
history of
happen.
Fatal Fury. Basically the same fucking lead designer.
I mean, to be
So-
honest with you, that actually even makes it even cooler that they had Roxy singing on the stage and Blue Mary joins them, right? Like, they're already starting the Final Fight Fatal Fury crossover that we desperately need.
You know what? We're not getting CVS 3. We're getting Fatal Final Fight Fury.
I think so. I
That's
want that.
exactly
I want
what we're
that.
doing. We're not.
You okay?
That's what,
Are you
this woman is trying to
okay?
kill me.
It's gonna be Metro City of the Wolves is what it'll be, so.
I can't. I have to marry you first.
It's not like I have enough money for you to inherit.
Oh, man. Wait, Frank.
I am going to refrain from saying anything further.
What's your favorite game?
I mean, in all fairness, if we can have a multicultural, successful video game called VVVVVVV, you know, we can have our FFFF.
Yeah, it's true.
We need our FFF.
The
Also,
only,
VVVVVV is fucking dope.
the only way that you could make it worse is if somehow you made it also blend with Final Fantasy, and then we would just be okay. There you go.
Yeah, you in the chat.
Also,
it's
also
ridiculous.
big ups to following
You
with
in the
Boba
chat.
Bobo Boba Bo,
What is that?
an anime and manga series.
Oh,
There
right,
you go.
right. Okay.
I mean, James,
Bobo
James
is pretty fucking
James
hilarious.
would find it entertaining. I mean,
Although-
anybody who can fight with their nose hair. I mean, that's.
I've also
that's
heard that that's similar to how you say, I would like to go down the elevator in Tagalog or something like that. So, because apparently Philippine language.
Holy balls, Seiryu.
What happened?
Oh, Bobo 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 Bobo.
No, now we're adding.
Now we're adding Double Dragon.
Double Dragon into this whole thing. So now it's actually going to be.
Chris,
Dan.
Chris. I know. remember who's here. I know.
You actually sounded a lot like Chris Lee just there somehow. But I mean, keep in mind too, a Bobo is named after Bolo Young, right? So it's supposed a Bobo.
Well, that's also why he's had his name canonically rewritten over the years. Gone from a Bobo to a Bubo.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Because, I mean, if you actually look at the names of all the characters in the original Double Dragon, you know, literally, Linda is the name of Bruce Lee's wife, right? God,
Well, who is Bimmy?
Bimmy? they just made those guys up, right? But, I mean, like, oh, God, what are the other guys? Like the bad guy white fighter was named after the same white guy in Enter the Dragon and stuff like that. Like everybody in that game is named after
Tuhalu, I will time you the fuck out.
What did he just say?
Once again, bringing out Hokutomaru.
Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that, Tuhalu? Why?
You know what,
Okay,
Error? I'm gonna let you have that one now.
Because, dude, me and my brother played the hell out of that versus mode in Double Dragon a long time ago. Kind of.
Dude, the conveyor belts, though?
Well, no, but do you remember the original Double Dragon versus mode was just like the bigger versions of them? And it was just a field. There was no anything. But we played the hell of it, and it was like almost unplayable, but we played so much of
So
it.
was it Double Dragon 2 then that added the arena where it had treadmills and shit?
Well, it wasn't even a versus arena. There was just stages with treadmills. And
No, like it had a versus mode that one of the stages would have the
I
treadmills.
can't remember now.
Will you do me? Oh, you want your belly rubbed? Okay. Will you do me a favor,
No.
James?
What's up?
I asked James, not you.
No.
Stop
Oh,
it.
yeah. So one of the characters' name was Rauper, and the character, his name in Enter the Dragon is Roper. Is Roper. So yeah, all the characters are like based off of Enter the Dragon characters.
I
So
have
that's
literally
like Ripper's
studied
cousin?
about 3 hours of Kung Fu. All right, I got nothing.
All right, so Roper is Ripper's cousin. I get it. Got it. James, if you could do me a favor and click on those really cool announcements I wanted to talk about when I got
Yeah,
back.
we got to get to those.
Sorry, I'm just like doing like, see, there's a Will here, and like the actor who played him, his name is, the character's name is William. You like everything about that. So, anyways, where am I trying to go? Over here.
Into
over
the
here.
Twitter DMs.
Yes, and I'm trying to remember where it is. Okay, there it is. I have 2 windows here. All right.
If you guys want to know why
Yeah.
I'm so busy in life, this is kind of like half of it, doing this for this kid all the time.
All right, so we have one here.
I cannot tell you how loud I screamed when I saw this. I am so ridiculously happy that we get the lane change back.
Well, I mean,
We
this is
get
not,
lane changing soon.
This is not the official.
This
game,
is
though.
this
like
is not consistent primary main game.
Even he's happy about it.
What? What did you say, Kitty? I missed you.
I said Rock is happy about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not going to be ever official tournament mode, but it'll just be a fun.
No, but
side
maybe there
thing.
might be some side shit. But yeah, it looks like it's like a bonus mode on some stages.
Right, yeah,
But
yeah,
who gives a shit? That's fucking awesome.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't matter. It's back and it's inside Fatal Fury where it belongs.
And they actually
shout
there
outs
is
to
video
Street
footage,
Fighter
by the way.
6.
Okay. And
Shout outs
also,
to Street Fighter 6 for doing it for my, but it is now legit in this damn game like it should be. I am so freaking happy.
I'm
Go
not
on
gonna
ahead,
lie,
go to the next
I
picture.
do have one concern. The fuck's the input to change lanes?
Well, I mean, I still think it's very appropriate that the person in the chat who asked for bringing back 3 lanes is up, up, down, down, left, right, yeah, I mean, because like, I feel like those-
Because that's what you do if you have the
Right,
3
yeah,
lanes. You're all over the place.
exactly. I mean, the cool thing is, Mai does have that lane change.
No. Chun-Li and Ken will have lane changes.
Oh,
That's gonna be kind of cool, actually. I wonder what those are gonna look like.
Because my favorite thing still is that in Street Fighter
Also, hi,
6,
Raito.
a lot of the win poses in Street Fighter 6 break that plane. You know what I mean? It's actually really cool.
I still love when Ed Level 1 Super did it.
Oh yeah. The Ed Level 1 Super is amazing. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. But yeah, there's actual video footage of it. It's really fucking cool. It definitely, it looks like they're fucking playing like Real Bout Special. It's so
nice.
fucking cool.
Okay.
I sent you 2 more links thanks to Fighting Games Daily, the homie. Shout outs to you.
I missed this.
Let's play those after this picture, please.
I missed this picture.
Oh, they actually have a training mode for the lane change stuff, I guess.
The bottom one.
Oh, I see.
They're literally saying that, like, basically DLC stages in the future will have lane options.
Right. Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Lane switching built
fire.
into combos. So there's actually
Completely
going to be
happy about
new
that.
moves specifically for punching them into the background and stuff.
New. Because the old lane switch games had
Well,
those.
what I just mean is that they're going to have more moves than their normal standard move set.
My honest guess is that it's going to be the same dial of combos, and they might get one hit extra that pulls them back into the lane like the old ones.
Right, yeah, exactly. So since everybody has those target combos, and that's kind of how a lot of it worked in the Real Bout games, which was those chain combos, the dial of combos that did a lot of the lane changing stuff.
So this is all wonderful news from today, and there's still a bit more news to come. If you can click on those links that I
I'm
sent
just hungry for churros right now for some reason. I'm not sure why. So.
Fuck, me too.
Oh man. So you got you sent new links? You said?
No, I sent 2 other links from Fighting Games Daily.
Oh, these
they are
ones.
videos, and I want you to play those videos, please, because those are more of the announcements from today, and they are pretty awesome.
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Good old KK getting to talk.
And shout outs, we have KK back hanging with everyone. I am so happy he came out here to the East Coast with Konya and Oda-san, and I just think that's absolute fire.
KK back on the main
let's
stage.
listen to what they have to say right now.
Top of that, again, there's a lot of
I can't hear. It's too quiet. Wow.
Turn up.
You must have muted it for the output.
No. He's just particularly quiet here. Let me see if I can raise this volume here. And this video just might be quiet in general.
Top of that, again, there's a lot of content. Maybe sometime in the future, you'll be able to ring out your own friends.
Wait, what? Ring out?
I don't want... Knock them off the stage.
We're going to talk later.
The sky's the limit.
We got to talk later about that. Hold
What
on a
do you mean
second.
by ring out your own friends?
Because one of the old Fatal Fury games had ring outs.
Old
Right,
Fatal
but
Fury.
Does he just mean like your friends when you're playing against them?
No, as in some stages might introduce the ring out
We're very
mechanic.
committed. Top of that, again,
But I get that, but what he says is at the very beginning he said you might be able to ring out your own friends, and that made me think in-game team.
Maybe it's your old friends too, but it doesn't matter.
he
It doesn't matter.
He probably just
he
means
meant
that.
it more as the ring out component in general.
I think leaning too hard into the friends element is confusing you.
Right,
Just
no.
be like, yay, ring out.
I just don't know why he phrased it that way, and it's like.
After talking with
Yeah.
KK as much as I have, he probably was just kind of stuttering a little bit, so whatever. Or there
and
might
then,
be
and then
context
there is
around that. I
one
don't know.
more. There is one more link, one more
on it,
video
we're on
of
it.
good news.
He's got
So
it.
let's listen to that. I wish we could turn up the volume though.
we've already
Damn.
talked about it. We've promised, committed to DLC, Season Pass 1, 2, and 3. And the type of rate that we're going, every 2 months, you can expect a new character to be joining the roster. Of course, within those seasons, we're going to be adding more content. And this is going to be a game that is like the quintessential Fatal Fury experience. So, essentially, perhaps all of your favorite characters are coming back.
Bro, that's like, I already got 10 named in my head.
So, again, it is the Fatal Fury game.
So if you didn't hear KK, he's saying that they are pretty much going to put as many Fatal Fury returning characters as they possibly can into the game.
That is called damage control.
and at a pace of one character every 2 months consistently is fucking insane.
Right. I mean,
We're gonna get characters in this game like we did KOF 15 trailers. Like, this is insane. This is awesome.
Dude,
this is why
these fucking DLC characters and reveals are going to go at a faster pace than revealing the roster for the fucking game.
Yeah.
But
We definitely had like a 4-month drought one point.
yeah, I mean, I hope that this isn't going to be a thing that comes to bite them. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
in the end. However,
I think there's a certain level of like their delicate phrasing lets them get away with it.
right,
All your favorite characters, it doesn't mean everyone.
right. Well, I
Like,
mean, they,
who besides me is gonna be like, Sokaku?
yeah, but I mean, he also phrased a lot of that as perhaps, or you know, like you
Yeah.
know, there is a possibility. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
I mean, and again, I'm still on the hard read of Iori will be on that list eventually.
Oh my god, stop it. But the thing
serious.
is that, look, there are a lot of Fatal Fury characters, so they're basically telling us they are opening up more slots.
right,
And that is a good thing for all of us.
And
they said, I'm sorry, James, they said Fatal Fury characters. They didn't say anything about guests. They didn't say anything about more human fucking beings. No, Fatal Fury, your favorite Fatal Fury characters.
Chris,
So
you
this
can
is the
wait for
apology
Shanfei.
that we wanted.
Chris,
This
you
is
can
what we
wait for
want.
Shanfei
why?
because she's actually been in like 5 or 6 games.
Oh, has she been? Oh, okay.
She got to be in KOF when Rick didn't.
Right. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You can wait a little while
Right.
for Shanfei.
All I'm gonna say is, yeah, I mean, they did say Fatal Fury characters, but you know, it might be the non-Fatal Fury character that allows them to pay for a lot of this. So.
Look, all I'm saying is Rick coming back is good, means more than the world to me. All right, in this
So,
day and age, Rick
let's hope
Stroud
he's coming soon.
coming back.
Right. Yeah.
I hope he's going to be end of season 2 into the beginning of season 3 because I just cannot wait any longer. I really
I mean,
cannot.
I hope he's the second character of season 2
I would be so happy if he was.
because obviously
And I hope
want
the
Mary
first one for you is Blue Mary.
Yeah, no,
I
like
hope
the
Blue
ultimate
Mary's
season 2 is like Mary, Rick, Duck, and then I don't fucking care anymore.
Right. I mean, I do really kind of want Yamazaki, but Yamazaki's been in a lot of stuff, so and it's almost kind of like he's more integrated into KOF now. So
Yeah, I do think making him
Yeah,
Hakushu
no, I
was
want
like
to.
kind
I
of a
also
mistake.
want Alfred.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
if it's
I think
Blue
it's-
Mary,
no.
Blue Mary, Rick, Duck King, and Alfred. I feel like they are long overdue, and they should be a little more closer to the first line.
I'm still really mixed on Alfred because I still feel like Janae took most of what makes him interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. I don't know. I don't remember Alfred's move.
Actually, yeah, no. Mr. Karate 2 Ryo, straight out of Bariki 1, all in.
Yeah,
I want. But
That would be fire.
okay, here's the thing. I love Yamazaki being integrated in KOF story, and I like the whole thing that he's a Hakushu and all that. But it passively started removing him from relevance in Fatal Fury because he's now too integral to KOF's plot.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like really mixed on that.
I mean, I do think it would be. I actually, honestly, would think it would be interesting, but I guess there's really no way to do that. Because, like, if they could find some way to integrate Art of Fighting into Fatal Fury, you know, just have them, but all the characters would be too old by then, and you don't want.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm still waiting to see what they're doing with Yuri in this universe. If she opened up her own fitness club, she's probably gonna pop up.
I mean, could be, or just like as an NPC in the story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or like you'll see the back of some
Smelly
woman's
Beetle, we
head
got
talking.
Raiden in the
It'll be
background.
gym owner, you know, or something like that as a joke, you know.
Well, again, we got Raiden in the background, but I want to see him fight.
Yeah.
Which background was he in again?
T-Zoc stage.
Oh,
the
is it?
wrestling ring.
T-Zoc wrestling
He's like
stage.
the MC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. So, they don't have to necessarily remove him if you're playing as him, because Salvatore is still in the background when Salvatore is fighting.
in all fairness, though, I actually love when they actually do that work.
Oh right, yeah.
Like if you have a character in the background who's an NPC, they get added to the game. If they're in the stage, they're no longer in the background.
Yeah, they did that in Street
Chef's
Fighter
kiss.
5 with Bison sitting in the chair when they, like.
Didn't they at one point do it with 4 with Hugo as well?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, did. And by the way, I don't know if that's a spoiler erroneous, but if it is, no spoilers, no whatever, anything in here. We want to let everybody not have to worry about that shit. So,
Wait, which one? With the
this right here. Like, is that?
Nah, he's safe.
Oh, that's just a prediction.
Yeah, that's just hopes.
Okay.
That's
I
just
wasn't
random
sure.
thought.
It was stated in a confident, objective, factual way. So,
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's just be like. Yeah, I mean, because I think Raiden and actually, Bob would be fucking cool.
Right.
Because, I mean, we're never getting Richard back. I think we all need to accept that.
which Richard Meyer? Which one was he again?
Bob is his protege. So Bob took over as the resident breakdancer.
Oh, okay.
That's all you need to think about. So, Richard, I'm pretty sure, is full-blown retired, just does running the Pow Pow.
Right.
Bob can come back.
And I really do hope Franco does come back in some sort of way. I feel like he really needs to come back.
God, now I'm trying to.
Honestly,
did I have the wrong person in mind when I was thinking of Franco Bash, or am I?
Freddie Mercury
Just
punch.
say-
Yeah, it is him. Okay.
Burly guy in an orange overalls.
Or blue.
Okay.
I want the Wild Ambition characters. The 2 new characters who were added to Wild Ambition, and I know people in chat got me on this one, but I want both of them. I want my old man and punchy girl.
Which ones are they?
As Sakata Toji and Sugumi Sendo.
Okay.
I love Sakata Toji. It's this surly old man in a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah.
He's, Ranma vibes is all I'm gonna say.
Little bit.
I mean, is
He always gave me Ranma vibes.
yeah? What is the deal with Tongue anyway at this point?
Good question.
Okay,
I mean, like,
okay.
they're probably still alive and kicking because you never let ancient martial artists die unless it's specifically for plot. So, they're probably fine.
You know what would be funny if they just say like, "Oh yeah, Tongue is dead," and then they add Nightmare Tongue. Nightmare Tongue Furu.
And all it is a mini game where you have to do push-ups.
That would make everybody so mad, dude. Holy crap. Oh man.
Speaking of, I hope we get more minigames.
Is the father of no. Jubei.
No, but he's another one of the ancient masters. I think he trained Andy for a while, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I was thinking of Toto. Toto is the father of Kasumi, but they're KOF specifically, right?
Art of Fighting.
They're Art of Fighting. That's what it was. Okay.
And even more Ranma vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I mean, in all fairness, there's no one will ever take the crown of Ranma vibes harder than Makoto does, because she's literally just a Kane Tendo.
Oh,
yeah.
From Street Fighter, Makoto? Okay, really?
Yep.
She is literally a character from the series. Ranma.
Okay.
Like, it's not even funny. I mean, for me, it was the first time I ever saw Third Strike. I was like, oh, hell yeah, it's a Kane. Let's go.
I remember what Fatal Fury Jubei looks like, but I just need to. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Jubei!
Yeah, okay.
And it's not only that, like, we discussed, Yamazaki's been in a few more things, but Hong Fu, like...
Yeah, I mean, so that's
are
my
we
concern, honestly.
Are we ever gonna see him again?
So here's my concern is that if this is to be the final Fatal Fury and the end all be all Garo Densets, you kind of have to put both of them in because they're so intertwined that if you put one and not the other, you're leaving loose threads.
Exactly. And I really would love nothing more. If we're getting X amount, 30 plus more characters or 20 plus more characters, I really hope they take 2 of those spots.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say this now. I'm not putting anyone on the spot, but I want you all to think about it. Plan for the next show to have a list of you get to design a season. So you get 5 characters, but no more. So
Okay.
you
that's
have
not
to
fair.
like have the like, well, because I actually have to think about it because I'm like, yo, I have like 8 characters I want.
Right,
Fuck.
well, here's the question, though. I mean, like, are we limiting it to only the Fatal Fury cast? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, no,
Okay,
same
question.
universe. So you can do Art of Fighting.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean, no,
Okay,
like,
so then I can say Gaitendo.
I'll allow it. Yes.
yeah, because that technically is the same universe, actually. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's
Until
one in
further
my
notice,
roster.
it's the same universe.
Right.
Negative.
Okay, I
Maximum
won't
number
say
impact
anymore.
will not be allowed. That is a KOF alternate universe. Even if it follows the same timeline Garo does, it's not Garo's universe.
Yeah, it's
the only
across the
universe where Geese is
street
dead.
like KOF.
Well,
It's across the street.
Maximum Impact. I always forget the 3D Fatal Fury was Wild Ambition.
Yes.
And the 3D KOF was Maximum Impact.
Yes.
But wait,
Yeah.
why is that file? Oh, but Geese is technically dead in that
It's
game.
the only other universe where Geese is dead and it has any relevance. Yes.
Weird. Okay.
And there are new protagonists. So, Kyo and Iori took a back seat. And we've got Soiree, and we've got oh my god, why am I forgetting Alba's name? Alba.
I like how you phrased that one. But yeah, Maximum Impact takes place in Southtown entirely, and it's the whole plot revolves around Geese is dead. Shit went shittier.
Okay, gotcha. Because I mean, but then that was that talk that the game was supposed to be Fatal Fury. Right?
That's my theory.
Oh,
my
okay,
theory
okay.
is that when they were building Maximum Impact 1, they borrowed a lot of shit from the scrapped Mark of the Wolves 2.
Right. Okay.
Which is why you have the power struggle. That's why I think that Dolvik is led to the creation of Duke. All sorts of shit.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's all of that mess, and which makes me think about like Kine and everything he's trying to do right now in Southtown.
Damn, putting in that work. Aliens.
What part?
But yeah, so like I want you to think about it. I'm gonna think about it, and you can think about it. Unless you're like, fuck it, I'm ready. I don't give a fuck. But I think a little time to let that simmer and think about like if you could design a season of only in this universe characters. So yeah, we'll say that all of Art of Fighting, all of Fatal Fury, and all of Bariki 1 is fair game.
Okay, cool.
Charts go.
Okay, now I'm torn. Damn.
Yeah, well, so am I, because I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to allow Gaitendo, I have to say Gaitendo, don't I? Fuck.
Okay, well, if you say Gaitendo, then I could say my Muay Thai guy from
No,
Bariki.
we're not trading slots, because then I'll be like, yo, if you say so-and-so, then I don't have to, then I get a No, none of that shit. I will actually say I will count Alice.
You'll allow Alice.
I'll allow Alice, because she comes from Fatal Fury Patchy slot.
Oh, right. That's right.
I don't
You're
like
adding
it,
the
but I'm going to honor
slot?
it.
You're adding the what? Just Wild Ambition Patchy slot, or just Connecting Universe Patchy
it's
slot?
I think which one did she debut in? Was it Fatal Fury Premium or was it like, or was it no? I think it was Fatal Fury Premium. Is the one she debuted in. It might have been Special, but I think it was Premium.
Which one is the one where Mai had that hot black and red dress? Like half the dress was black, half of it was red.
That
It was
might
like
have been Special. I need to run through it all because I mean again like
These are all the patches slots, right?
and
Yeah,
they're
okay.
horribly documented.
I wanna show everyone.
Like, if
I
you
wanna
ever want
show
to
you
actually
that.
try to do research on the patchy slots, what you have to do is speak Japanese, go through YouTube in Japanese, and find people who live stream them playing it.
Right.
That is how you do research on these fucking games. They're so badly
weren't
documented.
the videos actually ripped to a YouTube or something like that?
Only on one or two of the machines.
Oh, okay.
And not even complete sets.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm still trying to buy one.
I mean, I still remember there was the one patches slot with like for Guilty Gear where Johnny had the mustache and like I don't even know whatever happened to that. Like weirdly enough, all the patches slot stuff like doesn't get preserved or something, you know?
Because it's also in that weird fuzzy territory that like some companies don't want to be associated with it.
Yeah.
It's some of it's part of ancient history with a weird licensing tie. Then there's the fact of who tends to run patchy slot holes, and they're not sure they want to talk about that.
Right, yeah.
And so it's a very complicated thing. So Alice debuted in Legend of Wild Wolf. Okay, thank you.
Like, I think it would be funny if someone actually made like here's all the Fatal Fury patchy slots redone in like, you know, like as a, like the pinball kind of thing.
So fun fact about that. Some of the major patchy slot companies like Konami had licensed like patchy slot machines, and they were like, you know what? People just like this. Fuck it. They ported it to PSP.
Right,
So, yeah, if SNK just said fuck it and ported the patchy slot games to Steam or something for no reason.
Right,
God, that would be cool. God, I would love
A
that.
lot of people would pay for that. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm really mad I can't find the dress anymore.
I really wish Japan was more down for, like, crowdfunding. I would absolutely help kickstart that shit.
Right, yeah. Oh, man.
Fun fact, I actually already joked about Kizuna Encounter stuff in one of my first videos about City of the Wolves, where, yeah, he's an infant right now, so,
Oh, Kizuna Encounter takes place in the future, right?
Actually, no, that Kim hasn't even been born yet.
Is it that's the same universe, huh? Oh, okay. What's the tie in that one?
You've got the Kim, and it takes place in future Southtown, and the fact is you can actually line up the landmarks. In the background and stuff.
Nice,
it's actually really weird.
Okay.
And there's one other additional connector, and I don't remember what it was.
And Lily Kane is only in the movies,
I think
right?
it's Kim Suyo. No,
You guys.
Khan exists.
Oh,
Lily McGuire is the movie.
That's right. Okay.
But yeah, no, Lily Khan does exist. She has appeared, and she looks nothing like her appearance in Maximum Impact. Because in Maximum Impact, she's just Billy's Echo Fighter.
Oh, right. And so it
Right.
just doesn't
So
make any sense.
since we're talking about patchy slot, I found a 6-minute trailer for the Fatal Fury patchy slot that I was talking about with a lot of animation in it. We should just run with this.
I'm down. I'm 100% in.
You guys, I love this dress.
Also, in all
It's been on my...
fairness, Koji Igarashi is the man, and Konami could not fumble Castlevania any harder. So,
Okay, I just want to tell you guys this. This dress has been on my bucket list for over a decade plus because I had a few people a very long time ago begging me to make this dress. And I really need to make this dress, and now you get to see what it looks like for mine.
I've always said too that like at least Igarashi turned out to be the real deal, and unlike Mega Man Inafune.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Woo,
hey, shout out to Fonzie, always gifting everybody.
Oh, Fonzie, you're so awesome.
to Death Metal Diamond, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if ADK actually counts as in-universe or not. It shouldn't, because it originally wasn't developed to be within universe. Because it was developed by a different company, and then that company ended up getting eaten by SNK.
Oh, okay.
So they own it now, but I don't think it's technically same universe because it wasn't developed to be.
Right. Okay.
That's all I can say on that topic.
All right. So
All right, let's watch a video.
let's watch
That's
it.
not
Let's
City
watch
of
the
the Wolves
video,
for some
kids.
reason.
Yeah, you better lower that audio, James, now that this is YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it
right.
should
You
come through
didn't
better.
adjust it from last time, did you?
All right, we'll see.
Well, it's going to
Give it a
start
minute.
quietly.
Give it a minute. Give it a
This is a
minute.
promotional advertisement for blah, 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 gambling laws, blah, blah, blah.
Please support the official release.
SNK Playmore presents.
Yeah, this is mid-2000s.
There's a man
Now you're a man.
to go beyond.
やがってこい
Oh, hi.
The best stage. Awaits you.
最強とはどういうことか
Wolves never
Yeah, that dress.
sleep. 画廊伝説プレミアム登場
Yeah, this is a promotional video for you should buy our machine.
This is the machine I want.
プレミアムモデルワイルドウルフ、そして継続率、ゲーム数上乗せ、セット数上乗せ、特化ゾーン、全てを叶えるプレミアム仕様。新たな伝説が始まる。ガローラ純増 2.8 枚ワンセット最大100ゲーム AT ガローラッシュ。レア子役からライバルバトルに発展すればゲーム数上乗せのチャンス。バトル勝利でゲーム数を上乗せ、ライバルを蹴散らし上乗せを勝ち取れ。知らぬ今井が登場すれば勝利のチャンス。スペシャルアビリティ発動で上乗せゲーム数が大幅アップ。帝王クラウザーに勝利すればセット数とゲーム数をダブルで上乗せ。さらにレア子役の抽選でヒートゲージポイントを獲得。ベルやリプレイからヒートチャンスに突入すればポイント獲得率が大幅アップ。全役でポイント獲得を抽選。ヒートゲージマックスでセット上乗せが確定。さらにオーバードライブが発動すればバトル超広角ゾーンに突入。バトル発生率は 3.3 分の1。赤7が揃えばセット上乗せが確定。さらに TOP が発動すればマイゲーム上乗せ。圧倒的な破壊力で上乗せコンボを決めろ。ゲーム数消化後は AT 継続をかけ宿敵ギーストのバトルに突入。継続率は 50% から最大 90%。 テリーが負けない限り AT が継続。ガローチャンス。 AT 突入の鍵を握る3種類のガローチャンス。20ゲーム間マイゲームポイントをためバトル勝利で AT に突入するバトルモード。マイゲーム全役で AT を抽選。支配人フォックスを KO すれば AT に突入するノックアウトモード。そしてクラウザーに遭遇すれば AT が確定するクラウザーモードを搭載。
Yeah, sup, baby? I love him in all white.
You love him in nothing too. 通常時突如発生する宿命の戦いフェイタルフューリー。ギース撃破でファイナルインパクトに突入。逆回転成功で AT をストック。複数ストック状態からガローラッシュに突入。そしてMode you'll never see.
新たな伝説が始まる。感性を刺激する映像美、五感を挑発する専用筐体、圧倒的な可能性を秘めたガローラッシュ。その全てがプレミアム。ガロー 伝説プレミアム6月上旬稼働
You know we're not cool because we looked at him.
Oh, we looked at the explosions? Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was always the joke about Soul Calibur 6, is every single super ended with them not looking at the explosion.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, if I do find it cheap in Japan, it is coming home with us. I will pay the extra couple $100 for the heavy extra luggage. I don't give a fuck.
In all fairness, I'm saying the same thing if I find my machine too.
If we find our machines, we are not going back to Japan for a long time.
I mean, in all fairness, the rate the world's going right now, flying to Japan, paying hundreds in luggage fees, and coming back is going to be cheaper than the tariffs.
Oh, man. If you could.
I'm not being funny.
I know you're not being funny.
So anyways, yeah, you guys, that's the dress. And now I feel like I really need to make it sooner than later. So we'll see what happens this year. We shall see. All right. Is it about that time?
Oh.
Is it what?
Is it about that time?
I feel like it's about that time.
We've been going for a couple of hours now, a little over 2 hours.
Yeah. But it is 9 o'clock, and I have studying to do.
Ew.
Anyway, so the
And,
game's around the corner. That's cool.
It's just
Yeah.
Launching with 15 characters and 2 humans.
I don't know if there's any precedence for this, but every time you kept talking about Alba again, I kept looking at you, and I kept imagining now a shirt where it says, Alba's just checking in, how is everyone doing?
That's funny.
Oh, man. I mean, is
I
Alba
wanna make that now.
girl or guy?
That's a dude.
It's a dude,
dude.
right?
You
Okay.
always think Alba's a girl. It
Because
is
his
so
brain is
funny.
wired to
You
say
always
Jessica
think
Alba.
Alba's a
How do
girl.
you not hear Alba and not think of Jessica Alba? I mean, seriously. Jessica.
Because I always think of a dude with peppermint stick looking hair. That's why.
Because Jessica Alba is amazing. I remember too, like at my dad's video store, apparently like one of his customers was like Jessica Alba's cousin or something like that, and I was like, "Can we meet her?"
I'll still never get over the fact that the series Dark Angel was just because Cameron couldn't get the rights to Battle Angel Alita yet.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh,
That's the whole point of that show.
oh funny.
Yeah, it's actually true. Yeah. Yep. I can't. All I think about, if you say Jessica Alba, or if you, like, I just think of Honey and nothing else. Like, I don't think she's a person. She's just Honey. And like again, Alba to me is KOF Alba, and that's like it.
I mean, Jessica Alba, I remember her in Sin City, so. Although to be fair,
And Sin Cities.
the nude
Yeah.
scene that she had in that movie was a body double, so
Yeah.
she's never actually.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that, like, if you go back and watch the movie, you can't help but put yourself in Bruce Willis' shoes at that point.
Yeah.
Because you're like, am I legally allowed to watch this now?
Oh man.
Taken right out of anime, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Fair. Okay. Well,
yeah, I think it's about that time. But, yeah, human guests suck, but Salvatore sucks less than the other one.
what is this? Freaking Animal Farm or something like that? Guess human characters suck, but some suck more than others, you know?
I say my opponent doesn't go too far enough. So we're wrapping it up, but we do got to figure out what is our send-off music.
I'm trying to look up Patch a Slot music here.
I mean, honestly, you should just play the end of the trailer again.
Good there. Yeah, you got to pull down for. Okay. Is there anything? Yeah. So the thing is, like, the soundtracks for the Patchies are bordering on dead media.
Right,
It's just or lost media. It's just the fact that there is a CD collection that has like the best hits, and I definitely own them.
And we definitely own the Patchy Slot prize mugs of Geese and Terry.
God, which one was that one from? That was from like Double Strike or whatever the fuck.
I thought it was
Twin
from
Strike.
this one.
I think it was Twin Strike. Although one of them might have been from Premium, actually.
I mean, should we
don't
just
know.
do
I think
this
one of-
then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Let him have it.
Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna do the arranged Hokutomaru's stage from Mark of the Wolves, because that was the latest reveal, right? So. Oh, that's loud.
This stage is fucking cool, and the song's fucking
I
rad.
was just about to say, this is kind of a banger here, dude.
The stage has so many goddamn Easter eggs too.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
we'll talk about that
Okay.
later. Enough people have talked about it to death, but we haven't talked about it, so fuck it.
Oh, wait, in which one, though?
And Mark of the Wolves.
Oh, in Mark.
That stage has so many fucking Easter eggs.
Oh, interesting.
You literally get a situation where Kyo and Iori have a car accident.
Are you really?
Because reasons.
Wait, Kyo and Iori? In Mark of the Wolves? That's so random.
We will
Okay.
definitely talk about this for James's sake next show.
Okay, let's do it.
We gotta show him. We gotta show him all the things.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a banger here.
Yeah, that song's fucking rad.
This actually sounds like it would be a song that you would run into in Legend of the Mystical Ninja on SNES.
Yeah.
The DJ station has 390 plus themes. Jesus.
That's a lot of nuts!
Well, you can also suck my. Oh, anyways, anyway.
Happy anniversary, by the way.
Oh, I know. 10-year anniversary, dude. 10-year anniversary.
That's my nuts anniversary, James.
Yeah, I know.
Happy nuts anniversary.
Nuts anniversary. Oh my god.
Nuts. It's nuts.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace out. Bye.